What's up, everybody? It's the Metal Evangelist hanging out. We've got an update on the vinyl reshuffling that I'm doing, putting things in order by year of release and then alphabetical. And this is my second box I've got complete. And I went and got these nice dividers online. They're the same ones you'd find at a record store, kind of. I got them on Amazon in this checkout store. I got 2 of these 25 packs because I've got, you know, heavy metal goes back at least 50 years, and I've got a few left over to expand here. But I'm not sure how I'm going to label them. Right now I've just got some sticky notes with the year on. Maybe I'll get bold and draw it on, or find some other stickers that look nice. But for right now, this will work. So we'll just go through and look at these real quick, because that's always fun. So 1987, Anthrax, I'm the Man. And then The Real Deal, Among the Living, classic. Got some Corner. Dead Brain Cells. Scream Bloody Gore. Some classic Dio. Heathen, Breaking the Silence. Abigail. This is an original from '87. Got an old Laz Rocket album. These guys, Garage Days Revisited. This band I haven't really listened to, but I need to. Session. There's a good old Possessed. Is this an original? Yeah. Got Overkill, Taking Over, heaviest album in 1987. Sacrifice. I need to revisit this classic. Target. Some speed metal. The Legacy. This is a reissue. Yeah, 2017. Toxic, World Circus. And 87 was a great year. See, that's why I like these kind of put together. Oh, you don't want to see my feet. Put together by eras is kind of like, oh yeah. Got a U2 album in here. Not sure why. Vicious Rumors. Digital Dictator. Got some Voivod. Wrath. Band from Milwaukee. Power Speed Thrash. And then Chicago with E-Trope. Life of Crime. So that's 87. Now we got 88. Carcass. Coroner again. Some Crimson Glory. It's original pressing. This is the... Okay, so this is where things get a little... Here, I'll explain. This obviously wasn't released in 87, but the music on it was. So this is Euphoric Forms, a demo compilation of Cynic releases. Euphoric Forms was 90, this demo 91, demo 90. So it goes back to like 88. So the music is from 88. That's why I put this in here. And it's one of those, like, how do you differentiate? What are your rules you make up in your head for, you know, keeping these things straight? Because there's other releases that are comps, and it's just kind of personal preference. Like, I decided to put this one in 87, whereas, you know, with like, what's that band? Power Trip has a 2018 compilation from stuff that's still kind of recent. So I just put that one in 2018 to keep it straight. But since this is like, you know, 30 years difference from when this record was released and when the music actually came out, I put this one back in 88, if that makes sense. Now I don't know where it goes, but here's the thing. Let's see. I can find it real quick. There's C. Put this in quick before it falls. There we go. It's a lot easier to find my stuff now that I can go to a year and just look through this much instead of going alphabetical and looking through all kinds of stuff. All right, we'll finish this one off. Got Leprosy reissue, Death Angel. This is an original copy that I found somewhere. Death Row, technical German thrash, underrated. Some Destruction. I must have got these at, yeah, at a Metal Fest. Some guy was selling some old stuff. That's original copy. Here's Disturbed from Minneapolis, Earl Roots Band, Disturbing the Peace. This is from 88, but I actually bought this new. You know, copies of these are floating around the Twin Cities that never got sold or opened. I found this at Flashlight Vinyl, which isn't around anymore. It was in Northeast Minneapolis, but found this for 20 bucks and it was basically new. So that's kind of cool. You can still find these, you never know. Oh, I got some old Fates Warning. Some Flotsam and Jetsam, they're probably their best album. Hades. Heretic. This is a reissue of Hex. Quest for Sanity EP on one side, and then Watery Graves on the other. And now I lost my place. There we go. Get back in there. Some Iron Maiden. King Diamond Them. Haven't opened this one yet. Need to do that. Some Megadeth. These guys. Here's some more like obscure, I want to say German thrash from Erosion. Mortal Agony. Slayer. More German thrash. Well, European, I can't remember. Toxic Shock. These guys, can't remember where they're from. This is a good album. Original also. Violence. Okay, so this is an older reissue of Eternal Nightmare on Wax Maniacs, and it's got the Torture Tactics album version from this session. They made an EP of it later, but that's kind of cool to have that on there. And then their demo is on this release also. So that's pretty cool. Eternal Nightmare. I think I want to get the next album on vinyl too. All right, get back in there. Oh, you son of a... It's hard to do this with one hand holding a camera, but we're gonna make it work. Watch this. We're gonna be fast. Let's see if we can do it. It goes right here. Right here. Boom. Dimension Hatros. These are my Voivod collection is reissues. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're switching hands again. Okay, now we're into 89. We got some Autopsy, Severed Survival, some Blind Guardian, Power Metal, more Carcass, more Coroner, Defiance. This is an original kind of beat up copy, but it's kind of cool to have because I don't have the CD. Disciples of Power, Power Trap, some obscure thrash. Faith or Fear. This is an original. As is this Gamacide. This band is so underrated. That's the thing, like going through these albums and thinking about how old they are and how cool they are, it's like, just makes me want to listen to them just looking at them. Nosferatu from Hellstar. Got a Holy Moses record. The New Machine of Liechtenstein. Oh, this band. Intruder. Another more obscure thrash. So much good old school thrash from the 80s. King Diamond. And then we start getting deceased and death metal show up in history. Morbid Angel, and Obituary. It's Onslaught's most commercial record, but it's a good one. We got some Pestilence from Europe. Sarcasm. So this is a South American, you know, brutal thrash band from '89, and this was released by Nuclear War Now. This is really underrated, good stuff. Worth checking out if you like that kind of underground stuff. Got an Agent Orange from Sodom reissue. And this is the other Target album where they got really technical, technical thrash. And then we're on to 1990. And actually found this, a sealed copy of this at Into the Void Records in St. Paul when they were still around, and opened it up. There's no insert, no nothing. It's just really bare bones, but it's cool to have an original copy of one of my favorite Anthrax albums. Armored Angel, Wings of Death. This is a reissue from Hell's Headbangers. Good thrash. Classic Atheist. Piece of Time. And we got some Bathory, Hammerheart. And then, so that's the end of this box. And I want to explain the boxes. So these things can hold roughly 70 records if you really fill them up. I like to keep it a little under that so you can flip through and still see like you're at a record store. And, you know, it leaves a little room for expansion. The thing with these boxes is I was having problems. You can see this cardboard in here. When they weren't full, you know, the things would want to either shift that way or shift this way. And if there's a lot of weight, it will like kind of bend your corners. And so I put in these just cardboard things to kind of take that pressure. With these being more full, I don't really need these, but I'm just going to keep them in anyway. So this is 87, 88, 89, and a little bit of 90. So the rest of 90 goes in the next box, and we'll get to that in the next video. This one turned out to be kind of long. So we'll see you later. Stay heavy.